that he could find that night. And we had a lot of fun. So.
Okay, cool. Well, that sounds good. Well, again, we're over at City Center. We're at Todd English Pub. We're ready for the next guest. We've got the bartender out here. Hey, how are you today?
Great, how are you?
Great, and you are?
I'm Eleanor.
Eleanor, Ron, and Dameron. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you guys.
Great. So what do you got for us today?
Today I actually have 3 of our really big selling beers. We have our Firestone Double Jack here, which is from Paso Robles, California. It's their very first Imperial IPA that they ever brewed.
Right.
It's a 9.5%, and it's got those great notes of the grapefruit. In the middle, they've got a really good malt characteristic, so it hides that alcohol flavor so you don't taste that 9.5, you know. So that one's one of my favorites for IPAs. This next one on over is actually the St. Bernardus ABT 12, one of the most popular ones out there. It's a Belgian quadruple.
We were just talking about that before, yes.
Oh, they're
perfect
so
selection,
good.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
I know, and this one is actually a 10%er, so it's one of our biggest boys. I love it. And actually what's really famous about this one is ABT is actually for Abbott. And so they brewed this one for the high leaders back in the day, and St. Bernardus actually blessed the water himself. So now they put a drop of holy water in every single vat when they brew it. So that's always.
I like to feel blessed when I drink beer. I don't know about you, but I do.
A little holy drinking that a little bit.
I'm always feeling something when I'm drinking beer. I'll tell you what.
Especially 10%er. You always feel a little something in there. Lastly is my favorite beer. This is Innocent Gun, the Irish whiskey cask from them.
Yes.
I know it is.
How good is Innocent Gun? Right.
Oh my gosh. And this one's really awesome because they actually brew this one for 60 days inside an Irish whiskey cask. It's a famous Irish whiskey distiller from Ireland. Wink, wink.
Right,
you know.
right.
But that is one of the creamiest because it's nice. It's a little bit lighter in your mouth, you know. It's not as heavy as a normal stout would be.
Right.
More creamier. You get that whiskey note at the end, but nice chocolate vanilla flavor in those. Oh, those are my favorites, actually.
Yeah, those are great selections, you know. And tell me, out there in beer watching land, did you ever meet someone who's knowledgeable about beers? Is Eleanor here? She knows her beers, doesn't she?
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. It's obsessive.
So okay, so you're the bartender here or what?
Yeah.
Well, so how long have you been here over at Todd English?
I've actually been here for a little over a year, and I love it.
Are you a Vegas native?
I am not. I'm actually from Joshua Tree. Have you ever heard of Joshua Tree, California?
Yeah.
The middle of nowhere, it's Hippieville.
Really, is it? Okay, all right. And that's where you learned all your beer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Actually, well, before this, I worked at a local beer brewery, so
Right, okay.
it's an obsessive problem. It's a beer nerd problem, you know?
Yeah, well, it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem.
It is. It's always nice. And it's nice working here because we have such a great selection, so it's always great.
It's a great selection. It really is. It's an amazing selection. If you saw the menu here, you'd be amazed. I mean, these 3 are great, but you can pick 20 or 30 that are just as good. I mean, it's incredible here.
Right, I think we only have 2 domestics on draft altogether, which is awesome because I always like that rare beer that it's hard for you to find somewhere. I like that we carry those here. We don't we don't do all the domestics because it's nice to introduce something nice that's different than what they normally drink.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Absolutely. I mean, we started off with the Joseph James stuff, which is
yeah.
great in its own right. Now all
Have
of a
you had
sudden,
their habanero IPA?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
was it so
You
good?
told me about it.
It is good, huh?
It was very
I like that
good.
one, too.
Very good.
I like that one.
Yep.
Well, it's nice to have, we also just started just doing the local ones on a certain tap, so it's nice to always have something local for people to try, too.
Right.
So it's always
You
nice
guys
different
constantly
flavors.
roll that out?
We do. We actually change our different seasonals all the time. Right now we actually have Todd's Picks, so it's all over different regions, all over. So that's nice. It's always different and unique. Someone would be like, oh, what do you got on East Coast? We carry different East Coast every other day. It's always nice to have something different and nicer selection.
Yeah. No, it's really good. Really good stuff. Excellent. So come on out to Todd English. Ask for Eleanor behind the bar, right?
Yes.
Some of this Joseph James.
Some Innocent Gun, my
Yeah, we're
favorite.
gonna definitely enjoy trying this stuff. Let's see what we got here. So once again,
Firestone Double Jack.
Firestone Double. That's what this thing looks like, right? And this you said was 10% or?
So that's the 9.5er.
Okay. Well,
It's one of the smoothest double IPAs you could have.
It really
It is
is.
so tasty.
people have to be generally slowly, into the IPA. You can't just give a non-IPA drinker an IPA and have them
Oh,
like
no.
it. But once you do start, you really get appreciation for how good a beer like
Oh
this
yeah,
is.
absolutely.
Don't
Well, and
you?
especially how diverse IPAs can be. You can add like that habanero IPA. You add that one habanero in there, completely changes the complexity of an IPA. It's like you add it on Dogfish. They have a grape Syrah that they add into their new 61 minute.
yeah.
That is amazing, right? And that last minute with that grape Syrah, changes the whole difference between the 60 and the 61.
Right.
I think that's very unique for IPAs is that it's so easy to change that flavor to get all these unique hoppy ones, and then you also have the lighter, easier drinking ones.
Right.
know.
Yeah, so that was fantastic.
Love that one.
This was the
The St. Bernardus
St.
ABT
Bernard
12.
is 12. This is the 12,
The
right?
quadruple. Everybody loves a good quadruple.
Yeah, that is. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna just drink this one. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
After a couple of those, you might have to see us later. They're so good. That one's an easy drinker too,
Now, this
you
is
know.
the triple or
That's the quadruple.
Quadruple,
Yeah,
okay.
and a lot of people debate on that one whether it's a Dubel or the quadruple, and it's actually most definitely a quadruple. And that one I actually like because you still get that fruitiness, but you get those malt characteristics at the end
it's
there.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really. I mean, if you're into this kind of beer,
Belgians.
phenomenal. Belgians.
I think all Belgians are an easy drink. You know what I mean? You don't have to
Try
convince
that.
somebody to like a Belgian. You give them one, and it's like, oh yeah, I get that one.
Well, you don't like it?
Huh?
You don't like it?
I haven't even drank it yet.
Oh, I just saw that face. I was like, ah.
Triple though was tough on me already.
Did you
So
have the Bastille?
yeah, and I don't.
Now you're heading for the quadruple. You know, the bigger the better.
So they say. I'll still argue that.
I'll show you. So smooth.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
It's really great. It's really great.
Right. I always like that one. Oh my god.
It's smooth. It definitely hooks you on the back end, though.
You got that kick in the
Yeah.
end there.
Very
Well,
nice.
you know, you can't blame it for that 10%.
Right,
Love
the
it.
flavor's still coming out of it, so that's a good
You
thing.
know what's interesting about these is that you just said it's 10%. There's a couple of beers out there that are more, of course, but you don't really taste. You don't feel it. It doesn't feel like a 10% beer. It almost feels like a
Until you hit
sessionable.
Until it hits you 30 minutes later like a brick wall. You're
Yeah.
like, wait, there it is.
Yeah,
Found
exactly.
the 10%.
Yeah. I think there's an empty chair back there for later on or
For
something.
later. We've got a couch in the back,
Yeah.
you know. We don't worry about it. Now for my favorite.
And this is, okay, again? for the
Innocent
folks?
Gun, the Irish whiskey
Innocent Gun,
cask.
yep, yep.
This one's only 7.5%er, but oh my gosh, it's just such easy drinking.
It smells good, too.
Oh yeah, you smell it. It's like you get the chocolate, the vanilla, the whiskey, the coffee.
Oh, boy, yeah, it
But it's
smells
light for a stout, right? It's a little
Yes.
lighter in the mouth, which I really
Yeah.
liked about it.
Yep, yep.
Oh, love that one. Jeez. Stouts, though, in general, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
a
yeah, you know,
sucker.
again,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of get used to it, but a stout like this is really good. You know, how many people drink, always Guinness? That's all they know, most people.
Most people
But when you
that
introduce people to things like this,
Oh, they're shocked.
they're shocked.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have no idea. There's something other than Guinness?
Yeah, oh my
Right?
gosh, out there,
Right,
and
try that.
especially just something as beautiful as Innocent Gun. Their whole line, I buy all of their line. It's just from Scotland, you've gotta love Scottish beer. You just gotta, especially when you add that Irish whiskey in there. Oh,
We did a St. Patty's Day show from beer that was sent to us directly from Ireland. How about that?
was it amazing?
It was great.
You can't buy out here.
Yeah, you cannot get this beer in Nevada. We actually had it shipped to us. How about that?
Well, that was funny because there's actually, have you ever heard of left-handed milk stout?
No.
Oh, if you ever find yourself some, you take that and you savor it. I've wanted it.
Really?
You cannot get it here, and it's
What's
so
it called?
upsetting. Left-handed milk stout. Oh my gosh.
Who
That
makes
one's
that?
good. Left hand.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we're trying to get one of their barrels out here right now because it's just to die for a stout. You know.
Well, you've been hitting straight on to all these other ones, so I'm taking your opinion on that one. That's
Sure,
great.
I love it.
I'm in. I'm in.
Can't complain on.
Now,
good stout.
okay, the beers that we just had right here, are they available on draft here? Like, could you just come up here and get it on a draft?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
this is more of our stable line. These aren't our seasonals. We always have these. And we'll always have an Innocent Gun on there. It doesn't matter. We rotate them. We've had their rum cask. You know, we've had their original. We've had everything. And so we always carry at least these two all the time. And Innocent Gun, we switch every time.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Great drafts. Oh, my God. I'm lucky. You know, I check the kegs. I'm the keg checker. Got to make sure they taste just right every day.
When Eleanor's happy, the bar is happy, right?
Yeah, the bar, all the kegs must taste
Right,
great
they
if
should
I'm
have that-
behind
They
there.
should have that slogan on the wall somewhere,
When
I
owner's
think.
happy,
Right.
the bar's happy.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Exactly. The drafts are all singing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. I'm hoping people understand how great of a place this is, and if you're a craft beer drinker.
Well, it's
because
so much fun, you know. As you know, the 7-second challenge pulls people in, but then they start to see the list and they're like, oh my God, they've got all of this stuff. It's like, yeah, they do. We do.
Explain the 7-second challenge.
All right. If you chug a beer in 7 seconds, we buy it for you. It has to be any of our $10 or under pints. And you've only got the 7 seconds. If you spill all over yourself, though, don't even try to fool us with that. That doesn't count. And you get the free beer that you chugged.
wow.
Yeah.
Have like a chug of beer in 300 seconds? Because I think I could probably do that one. You know?
Some of the girls, you know, I'm like, all right, girl, just keep going. I'm just going to pretend and keep turning it. 7 seconds right there.
Yeah.
I've had one girl do a half yard in 7 seconds.
Really, huh? Wow.
Yeah, geez.
Wow.
She was an interesting girl, and she had no idea she could do it. And I just looked at her and I go, oh, no, girl, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Not a local, right?
No. She'd be in here every day.
Yeah.
So I need another half yard.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, there he is. Yeah. So big crowd here at Todd English. Bring the locals. The locals are going to be here. There's no doubt.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Hey, Eleanor, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for stopping on in, guys. It was a pleasure.
Yep.
Enjoy the beers.
Great, we will. How about that? Boy, was that an education or what? She knows her beers, right?
Yeah.
That's how excited it is, I guess. But I'm not going to let this go to waste. I'm drinking the St. Bernardus. Man, this is good
You
stuff.
should drink this.
The Edison Gun?
Yeah.
Why over the St. Bernardus?
I'll drink this.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. And we're waiting for our next guest here. We got a lot of people here in the show.
Like 3 minutes.
You know, we got to get Carol back on here for a second. Carol, can you come over here, please? Again, Carol's general manager of the bar here. Hey, boy, I'll tell you what, Eleanor knows her stuff, doesn't she?
She's awesome. She's incredible.
Yeah, and in case you're just joining us, this is Carol Lanata. She's the, I guess, what, the manager of the bar? What do you?
I do. I do the branding, marketing, and the events management.
You do all the work.
And I'm the public relations manager. Yep.
Right. Carol does all the work, and everybody else gets all the credit. Don't you hate that?
Nah, I love it. They're all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're a team, so.
So now, we tried a lot of really good beers right here. Do you have a favorite?
I love the Innocent Gun, which looks like you drank it all. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you did save me some.
I saved you some. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, there you go. We got to have some of this. It's your bar.
That's the Innocent Gun. I like that.
Innocent Gun is like such a diamond in the rough, really.
It
You know,
is.
I had no idea they were so good until we started doing these shows. Really,
Yeah.
seriously.
It's like it's amazing what you can learn, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so cheers.
Great. Well, you know, again, we want to thank you for letting us be here for tonight. We got a lot of other people coming up, and we got a few more interviews to do, and this is fun.
This is fun. You're going to hang out with us, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As long as the 10% hells out.
The only
Yeah,
thing-
these aren't sessionable beers. These are like, you know, you sit back and enjoy them for a while, right?
Yeah, you savor those.
Yes.
They're good.
Yeah. So what's good about, I guess, what you do here is that you get first crack at all the beers that come in here, so you know,
Yep.
right? I mean,
Yep. That is a kind of a perk to the job. We get to taste. We do a lot of tastings.
Right.
So yeah, that's always fun.
yeah. You know what? You know,
Like an employee moment, like everybody get together. We're gonna do a tasting and then get your opinion on it. Is that how you do it, or?
We usually do a tasting almost every day in our pre-shifts. So if we're introducing new beers, and even when we're not introducing new beers, just to keep our staff trained and up to date on the beers.
right. That's an interesting coincidence because we're available for taste testings.
Yeah, I'm always available.
Well, you can come in every day at 10:30 and at 5.
All right, you're sold. Set my alarm.
yeah, that's right. So okay, well that's great. So maybe we get Matt back on for a little bit, and we'll do a little recap with him until the food comes in, and take it from there, right?
That will be about 5 minutes. I'll go grab that.
Excellent. Oh, I'm telling you, this is great.
All I know is you're wasting a good food.
Well, these are just phenomenal selections here, folks. You got to come on out to Todd English. Should we get this guy, your buddy here?